welcome. Okay, looks like the sound quality is fine and I can hear my voice. Yeah, it was the reflection of my phone. Okay, so I was just testing that yes, either my voice is clear to you guys and are you guys hearing or not. Okay, so I was just making sure. And probably you guys got to know that yes, today we are going to do a project review again. Okay, so yesterday we also did one and today we are going to do another one. Okay, so and it is on SHM. Okay, so Shardeum. So we'll be talking about this more and how this project is growing so far and how anybody can believe in this. Okay, and we have a launch pool ongoing. Okay, so and the period of this launch pool is very less. Okay, so I mean almost only 7 days are remaining. Okay, so what you can do is like yeah, participate right now. Okay, so okay, I'll be delivering everything and obviously we'll be talking about this project and we'll be obviously visiting their website and how the launch pool is working. Okay, so and how you can earn from the launch pools. Okay, so and launch pool facts. Okay, so let me just open another tab. Okay, so about the facts. Okay, so yes, we'll be talking about the facts as well. So facts are important and about the market. Okay, so about the market, it is bullish. Okay, so mostly in other sense you can see almost all season is actually ongoing. Okay, so it is better to participate or and obviously don't fall for FOMO. Okay, I mean FOMO means you know, right? FOMO means fear of missing out. So in case you see that suddenly a coin is pumping, what you do is like yes, you just buy that coin and after that what happens? Yeah, you get kicked out or and the price gets dropped and you stay in loss and that loss just gets continued. Okay, so whenever you sell that and after that after a few moments you will find out that after you're selling the price is going up. So this type of things happen. Okay, this type of things happen. So what you have to do is like yes, you have to have a clear analytics and clear analysis on the market sentiment on the particular coins chart and about their utility cases, about their future perspectives and go visit their socials, find out that whether they are active or not and find out whether they have any bullish news or not. Bullish news means like let's say Ethereum Spectra update. Okay, so they announced they are going to upgrade continue the Spectra update. Okay, so it was going to be so slow. Okay, but it turned out that they made a recent earlier announcement and it has been finished. So that's why the surge in Ethereum is normal. Okay, so and it is leading the all season. Okay, so leading by Ethereum, others are also joining the party. Okay, so let's keep this thing aside. Okay, so we are here to do some analysis or do some reveal on this project. Okay, and how and we'll be definitely diving deeper into this project. Okay, so if you guys have any kind of queries related to this launch pool, okay, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. Okay, so let's get started. So about the introduction. Okay, so we have a small introduction of Shardeum. Okay, so you can see it. Okay, so Shardeum is the largest is the world's fast auto-scaling layer 1 blockchain. Okay, so designed to solve scalability challenges while maintaining true decentralization. Dynamic state sharding dynamic state sharding helps keep gas fees low and TPS high. As participation grows, Shardeum performs a consensus at the transaction level and lowers the computational power needed for validator nodes. So that is one of the problem. Okay, that is one of the most discussed problem around the world, because yes, nowadays, the node validators takes too much power. Okay, so if there is any solution on that, okay, so it can be bullish. Okay, so if any solution comes up with any other blockchain, definitely that blockchain is going to be going to grow definitely, because the people are going to move to this blockchain. So that's why they have a unique strategy out there. And you know what, those node validators, okay, so requires a lot of power, and to cool down them we need a lot of water. Okay, so in this way we can see that we can also say that um, we need a lot of water to cool down them. Okay, and this type of water can actually bring scarcity. Okay, so we do not want this type of thing, so we need a proper solution. And uh, blockchains like these and the companies like this, they are bringing up solutions. Okay, so here what they are saying, like this consensus mechanism makes it possible for anyone to learn and node while increasing decentralization. So it is super easy out there. Okay, so proper decentralization utilization. Okay, so hope things are good. Okay, and I hope you guys got an idea how things are going here. And before we move to the Launchpool stuff and how you can stake and earn, okay, so let's get to some facts. Okay, so what is Launchpool and how you can participate and how you can earn rewards, okay, just by stacking. Okay, so either way, you are not going to sell your Bitcoin, you are not going to sell your Ethereum, you are not going to sell your USDT, or you are not going to sell your GT Gate token. Okay, so not just don't keep them idle. Okay, so make great use of them. And how you can do that? Okay, so you'll be just stacking them, and because of stacking, you'll be getting rewards. Okay, you'll be getting rewards in each hour. Okay, so and these rewards are corresponding tokens, which pool you are using. Okay, and these tokens you can trade later on. Okay, you can trade later on. So let's start with the fact number one. Okay, so it is like, what is GateLive Launchpool? Okay, so GateLive Launchpool is an innovative stacking and airdrop platform where users can stake GT, BTC, ETH, USDT. That means Gate token, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. Okay, other tokens to earn hourly airdrops of hot and new coins with the low entry barriers and high APR. APR means annual percentage rate. Okay, and it's the ultimate platform for effortlessly capturing market opportunities. So in this way, you are also gaining the tokens, corresponding tokens, and you can also trade those tokens later on. Okay, so it's either way beneficial. So the next question is like, how can I participate in GateLive Launchpool? So it's super easy. Okay, dude. First of all, what you have to do is like, yes, make sure your account is KYC verified. Okay, make sure your account is KYC verified. Then what you have to do is like, just log into your account, navigate to the GateLive Launchpool page, then choose the project you want to participate. That's it, and just stack. So for Launchpool, you have to stack. Remember that. Okay, for Launchpools, you have to stack. Hold on. 0107 30. Okay, so the third question is like, which coins can I stake in GateLive Launchpool? Okay, so the tokens eligible for participation will be announced on the mining page of each project. Please visit the corresponding page of GateLive Launchpool to view more details. Okay, so consider this one. So we have what? we have Gate token pool and Ethereum pool on SHM. Okay, so so you can either stake Gate token or Ethereum to earn corresponding Shardeum tokens. So in that case, you can stack on both. Okay, so as you can see, it is not single coin multi-mining. Okay, so single coin multi-minings are like, if you get the tag on some Launchpool, you'll find out that if you stack on Launchpool A, you'll be getting the rewards from Launchpool B as well. So you just have to do what? You have to just only participate, and it will be counted on all the single coin multi-mining tag Launchpools. Okay, and otherwise, if there is no single coin multi-mining, that means you have to stake on all of them separately. Okay, so I hope you got the ideas. You guys got the ideas. So and the question, the answer and the question is coming up. Okay, so I already answered it, by the way. So how many tokens will be rewarded? Okay, so it is actually based on hourly reward. Formula is like hourly staking reward is equal to individual latest 1 hour value staking amount divided by total pool staking amount multiplied with hourly reward pool. So basically it is clear, and the formula is clear to you guys. Okay, and as they are mentioning that they will be giving hourly stacking rewards, that means they need to take multiple snapshots each hour. Okay, so and based on the average one, they'll be getting the rewards. Okay, so if you stack, let's say you are stacking 1 GT. Okay, so do not lessen it, or do not if you increase it, it's totally I mean, it is valid. Okay, so in that case, you'll be getting an extra rewards next hour. But if you decrease it, so your reward will be decreased as well. So I hope you got the idea that we should not manipulate the stacking amount. Okay, so and if we want to increase the stacking amount, it is you can. But if you decrease the stacking amount, obviously the reward will be decreased. Okay, so hope things are clear here. And how are rewards distributed? Okay, so the system will take multiple snapshots of personal stacking amount hourly, and token rewards are distributed to eligible users. Hourly earnings will be distributed into users' spot accounts. Okay, so and okay, so they clearly mentioned that the rewards are going to be distributed directly to the spot account. So things are also clear here. Okay, so when will the stacked assets be redeemed? So after the user redeems in advance or the stacking is completed, the stacked assets will be transferred to simple earn by default. Okay, so you can also uncheck this option. Okay, I mean when you do that, when you start the stacking, okay, so there will be a pop-up. Okay, and it will ask you whether you want to transfer your funds to the simple earn after the stacking ends or not. Okay, so what you can do is like just check it if you want, and if you do not want, just uncheck it. Okay, or keep it like that, and then continue. So that's what they said here. Okay, so I just summarized the whole thing, so you don't have to read all the stuff here. Okay, so can I redeem my stacked assets at any time? Okay, you can also redeem your stacked assets anytime. But in that case, I mean, if you talk about the reward, okay, so it is going to be decreased. And if you stack all the assets, that means you are not, you just don't just play with the stacked amounts. Okay, or either you can increase it, and if you have some emergency, you want to, and you want the fund. Okay, so yes, you can decrease it as per your wish. But if you feel like that, yes, you are going to take out all your stake amounts and you are going to be rewarded. Okay, not like that, bro. What you are going to face is like you'll be not getting any rewards after 1 hour have passed. Okay, so if 1 hour just got passed, and you will get no rewards after that if there is no stacked amounts. Okay, so don't play with the stacked amounts. Okay, so in case you want to increase it, you can increase it easily. Okay, so but the rewards will be given next hour. Okay, but the current hour, it will be based on the recent snapshot. Okay, So can I add additional stack access? Obviously, definitely can, as I said multiple times. So that's what they wrote here. Okay, so we can skip that. So can I participate in multiple projects at the same time? Definitely you can. Okay, you can stack in different pools to receive new token mining rewards for multiple projects. Okay, so and obviously what you have to do, you have to stack on both pools. So let's say you are stacking on pool A and you are expecting rewards from pool B. That would be foolish thing, right? So in that case, what you can do is like yes, definitely stack on both pools. Or if you have stacked all your pool A and take it out and stack it to the pool B, and in this way you are going to get rewarded for both pools each hour. Okay, so hopefully things are clear. And what is the maximum mining reward can I receive? Okay, yes, each project has an hourly reward cap. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, let me show you. So uh, so for this one, on the GT pool, you can see individual hourly reward cap is 22.94 SHM. Okay, that means you can get at most 22.94 SHM, and there is no at least. Okay, so at least can be 0.0000 something. Okay, and for Ethereum pool, you can see individual hourly reward cap is like 16.25. So I hope you guys got the idea that how things are going here. Okay, so the each hour there will be a cap, and you don't have to assume that you are going to get more rewards if your stacked amount gets higher. Okay, or if the formula gives you higher values, that doesn't mean that you'll be getting more tokens. Okay, so in that case you'll be just getting the highest token mentioned here. Okay, here user says welcome. Okay, by the way, welcome, and it is my word. Okay, so I welcome people to my stream. By the way, you said welcome. Okay, then what should I say? I should say thank you, right? Okay, thanks. Thanks for welcoming me. Okay, so the next question is like, will stacking assets in the GateLive launch pool impact my BAP level? No. Okay, they clearly mentioned no. There's a big no at in the beginning. Okay, so what will happen to my funds if the project is ended early? Okay, so that is an important question. Okay, so this is definitely an important question. Yes, this kind of stuff can happen. I mean, any project can go down without any notice or without any because of some technical, regulatory, or other stuff happens, right? So this type of accidents can happen. So in that case, what you have to do, they clearly answer here. So let's just read it out. So in case of early ending, your stack principal will be automatically redeemed as soon as the project is ended, and your last interest will be distributed on the hour after the end time. The interest distribution before the ending will not be affected. Okay, so hope things are clear. Okay, so basically they say that okay, so your rewards are going to be distributed, and you are going to get the reward for previous hour. Okay, so if let's say if it is ending right now, okay, that means you are not going to get the reward for this hour, but you are going to get the reward for the previous hour definitely. Okay, so that can be assured. And either way, if I mean, if the project is total failure, like if that project is no longer existing, in that case they have no answers, by the way, but most probably they do what, they compensate. Okay, they compensate with other tokens or corresponding, most of the time they compensate with GT. Okay, GT means gate token, the native token for GateLive. Okay, hold on. Okay, update it. So yeah, they also talked about single coin right now. Okay, I already talked about it, but let's do a recap. Okay, just by looking at it. So first of all, they said how to join single coin multi mining. Okay, so there will be a tag. Okay, so as I said earlier, there will be a tag on the launch pool, and it will be like single coin multi mining. Okay, so it will be in green word. Okay, green wordings. You can easily find it. And how will my GT holding be calculated if I want to join the single coin multi mining? So in that case, if you join, so let's say pool A and pool B both are considering in single coin multi mining in case of GT. So what happens is like if you join in pool A and stack GT amounts in pool A, you'll be getting the rewards in pool B as well. Just what you have to do is like just click on participate. That's it. Okay, you'll be participating and you'll be getting the rewards for both pools. So in that case, single coin multi mining is so useful. Okay, so you are getting rewards for just only the stacking amount. Okay, and you can also maximize the rewards. But if you find out that one pool is considering a single coin multi mining and the other pool have GT stacking, but it is not single coin multi mining, then you have to stack separately. Okay, that's what they mean here. Okay, so how many token rewards can I earn? The simple formula is like that. Okay, so let's see. Hourly reward is equal to user GT holding amount divided by total user GT holdings in the pool multiplied with hourly reward for the pool. So it is more or less the same as the previous one. Okay, and can I redeem my asset? Okay, so you can unstack at any time. Okay, so just go to my stacking. That's it. You'll find the pools, and just if you have emergency issues, okay, you can unstack them and use them for your need. And there is no single coin multi mining pool on my GateLive app. Why? Make sure to update your GateLive app first of all. Okay, so and in that case, if it does not work, and if you are stuck in at some certain stage and your app is not updating, okay, just go to the web version. Okay, or just go to the desktop version. Okay, and I will prefer the desktop one. Okay, so it will actually give you the original stuff. Okay, and if you actually do not find this pool, so that means you are from a restricted locations. Okay, so to know more about the restricted locations, just read out the user agreement of data. Okay, and you will find how you can cope up with that, or how you can do all the stuff from restricted locations. Or otherwise, what you have to do is like just use some other methods. Okay, so you know what to do, right? And the next question is like how many single coin multi mining pools can I participate? All of them. Okay, all ongoing. You can participate in all of them. And this is the annual percentage rate. Okay, so so you can also read that. Okay, so it is these formulas are complicated. Okay, so not that much complicated. I mean, I feel like I'm so lazy to read that out. Okay, so let's see. If here is equal to like the total rewards released in the last hour divided by last hour's total stack multiplied with 365 multiplied with 24 multiplied with 100%. Okay, that's how they reward. That's how they calculate the reward point for the stack point. Okay, and if the reward point is not the stack point, so what happens? The APR is equal to total rewards released in the last hour multiplied with closing price of the reward point of the last hour divided by last hour's total stack and closing price of the stack point of the last hour multiplied with 365 multiplied with 24 multiplied with 100%. Okay, and for the APR on single coin multi mining, it is like total rewards released in the last hour multiplied with closing price of the reward coin of the last hour divided by last hour's total average holding of the stack coin multiplied with closing price of the stack coin of the last hour. Okay, multiplied with 365 multiplied with 24 multiplied with 100%. Okay, so these are some complex formulas. Okay, so if you are wondering either you are getting the accurate rewards or not, yes, go with the formulas. Okay, so be sure to calculate them with yourself. Okay, so calculating by yourself will give you more clarification. Okay, or if you find out any kind of discrepancy, okay, so don't hesitate to share it with the customer agent or admin, or you can also share it with me as well, so with proper evidences. Okay, so I'll be talking to the admins. Okay, so I can directly talk to the admins, or if you would like to talk with the agents, okay, so uh, go to the support option. Okay, so and then talk with the live agent, and then report your issue, and they will try to solve it as soon as possible. Okay, hope things are clear. So I'm closing the Launchpool packs. Okay, so now we are back to the pool. Okay, now we're back to the pool. So we'll be talking about this pool. So what we have here is like we have two pools out there. One is GD pool, another one is ETH pool. Okay, so GD means a gate token pool. So basically, you are going to stack gate token and going to earn corresponding SHM tokens. Okay, the Shardeum. And on the Ethereum pool, you have to stack Ethereum, and you can earn Shardeum tokens based on your scores or based on your stacking amount. Okay, so let's talk about it one by one. Okay, first of all, we have the GT pool. Okay, so total stacking rewards are 110,112 SHM. Okay, so you got the total reward. Okay, and let's and then we have participant count. It is 5,170. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy because sorry about that. Okay, and the participant count is 5,117, and yes, the number is so high. That means the project got some popularity. Okay, and that's why they are going after it. And the price pool hourly cap is 458.8. Okay, and individual hourly reward cap 22.94 as we discussed earlier, and total stacked amount of GD is like 2.1 million GD. Okay, so can you just imagine that? And one GD cost around $22 right now, according to the current market price. So can you just imagine how much dollars has been stacked here? Okay, and about the APR for this pool is like 6.96%. Okay, so and this APR changes over time. Okay, and Sniper VM says good morning everyone. Okay, good morning by the way. And those Arab guys never disappoint with their good mornings. Okay, so obviously have a great day. Okay, have a great day. So let's check it out. Okay, so and here you can see individual stacking cap is 1000 GD. So if you got more GD, then you can't stack. But in case you got some VIP level, or you are a VIP person out there, or your VIP level is more than 5 or more than 10, so yes, your stacking cap will increase. Okay, your stacking cap will increase. You can stack more GD, and obviously and definitely you are going to earn more than a regular person out there. Okay, so don't hesitate to upgrade your VIP levels. Okay, so you can upgrade your VIP levels just by holding GD, just by stacking, just by trading. Okay, so if you got good trading volume, yes, definitely your VIP level is going to upgrade. Or if you got GD holding, okay, then you can also upgrade your VIP level as well. So you got two options, right? So let's see. You can see for GD1, okay, so the minimum stacking amount is 0.01 GD. Okay, so make sure you got at least 0.01 GD, and at maximum you can stack 1000 GD. It is for general person. Okay, so but if your baby levels are higher, okay, definitely you can stack more GD out there. Okay, so and there is the option. Okay, so the option is like auto transfer the stack funds to the simple on to earn interest after stacking ends. So you can just uncheck it if you do not want your funds to transfer to the simple on automatically. Okay, so you can just uncheck it, but if you really want the funds to transfer to the simple on, okay, you can just check it and then click on continue after entering the amount. Okay, so this is the GT pool, and then later we have Ethereum pool. Okay, on Ethereum you can clearly see total stacking rewards for Ethereum pool is like 30,000 SHM. Okay, 30,000 Shardeum. Holy moly. So what we are talking here is like participant count on Ethereum pool is like 1,251. So it is compared to the GT pool, it is less, right? It is really less. And price pool hourly cap on this one is 125 125 SHM, and individual hourly reward cap is like 65 SHM. And I got the news that recently, just a moment ago, Ethereum reclaimed $2,500. Okay, so Mohanji says to be talking about the ongoing events out there has been stacked out there, and the APR for this one is 3.24%. Okay, so compared to the GT pool is less, but be distributed among less participants. So you got the idea what to do, right? Yeah, 13 hours are remaining. Okay, so make sure to utilize the rest of the time. Okay, so join ASAP, otherwise, okay, you will be missing some really passive rewards some here. Okay, so these rewards are totally passive. Okay, I mean, you just have to do what? You just have to stack here and do nothing. Okay, and you'll be getting the rewards each hour. And after the stacking ends, the funds will also be transferred to your spot account, or either to your spot account or to the simple earn section, and obviously you are getting the rewards. And in the end, you can also trade those rewards with in the market, or you can also keep those coins for future purposes, or either you are participating on that project or not. If you're participating, definitely you will need those tokens to participate there. Okay, so either you can hold or you can also trade them in the market as well. So it's so easy out there. So let's just see how we can stack here. So for the minimum stacking amount of Ethereum, it is 0.00003. Okay, so if your Ethereum balance is less than that, okay, you cannot stack here. But if it is inside the range, okay, you can go with the stacking. And for the maximum quota for Ethereum stacking is 300 Ethereum. Or you can also increase this quota just by leveling up your VIP. Okay, so yes, if you level up your VIP, definitely you are going to get more quota. Let's say at baby level 6, 5, you can also stack like 400 Ethereum. You got this much, okay, you can stack there, and after stacking you will be getting more rewards, definitely, other than the regular people out there. Okay, so go with that. And the APR already changed. Okay, so APR is saying 3.24%. okay, so on the page it is saying 3.16%. I don't know what is going on, but I think the APR is 3.16%. okay, So it has not been updated yet. And as I said, if you do not want the funds to transfer to the simple loan automatically, just check it out. Just uncheck that. And if you want the funds to transfer to the simple loan, just check it. Okay, so that this option, which we are talking about at the fact section. So let's move on to the official announcement out there. So this is the official announcement. Okay, this is the official announcement, and it is said that GateIO will list Shardeum, spot trading, stake GT and Ethereum in Launchpool to earn SHM hourly. Okay, so that was the announcement. Yeah, and now we are going to read that and what that mean. And we already talked about the Launchpool as well. So let's find out. And yeah, we are here and right now to dissect or dive deeper into this project. Okay, so definitely what we are going to do next is like we're going to visit that website. We're going to visit their website, and we are also going to read the white paper they published. Okay, so this way we'll get a clear idea of what the project is doing, and we'll get to know what is behind it and how we can expect something good from this project. Okay, so these are our clear ideas for now. So let's start with that. Okay, so what is written here is like GateIO will list Shardeum SHM for spot trading on May 8. Okay, and right now it is May 10. Okay, and 2025 at 10 o'clock UTC. Okay, UTC time. And to reward our users, you can stake GT or Ethereum in Shardeum Launchpool to earn around 140,112 SHM airdrop for free, with rewards distributed every hour. You are going to get the rewards each hour. And I have said that thing multiple times, right? So if you got no Shardeum, okay, so you can get some just by trading here. Okay, so or if you have Shardeum on any other exchanges or any other wallet, just transfer it to GateIO. Okay, so just deposit from here, and you can also, if you got the USDT, okay, you can also trade Shardeum from here as well. And this is the Launchpool. We also talked about it. And for the Launchpool, the unlocking rule is 100%. Okay, unlock GateIO Launchpool allows users to stake early. You can stake your assets before the project officially launches, ensuring you start earning rewards immediately once mining begins. Okay, they actually talk about the holder part. Okay, so right now it is the Launchpool. The project has already listed its token. Okay, so we already got the SHM token. So I'll be showing the price of SHM. Okay, hold on, let it update in the background. Okay, so the system will distribute token rewards to user spot accounts every hour. Okay, we know that. And obviously they say the thing multiple times that complete your KYC. Okay, complete your KYC. Otherwise, you are not complete. Okay, you are an incomplete person out there. So to be complete, what you have to do is like must complete the KYC verification, identity verification, whatever it is. Just complete it with your national ID or other stuff, passport, Visa card. Okay, so just do with that. And I mean, it needs to verify your identity. You are alive, or you are actually a person, and you are not impersonating any other people. Okay, so hope things are clear now. Why the exchanges do KYC? Okay, and this is the more Ethereum out there. You're stacking cap in phases. Okay, so in that case, you can see for BAP 0 to BAP 4. You can stack only 1000 GT, but from BAP level 5, you can stack 1500 GT. From BAP 6, you can stack 2000 GT, and that thing continues. And from BAP 10 to BAP 16, you can stack up to 6000 GT. So that means you can imagine the reward you are getting. Okay, so you'll be getting higher rewards than other regular people. Okay, and this goes definitely same for Ethereum as well. Okay, and let's have some project information. Okay, so we got a short brief at the beginning. Okay, so let's see right now what we have here is like Shardeum is the world's first auto-scaling layer 1 blockchain designed to solve scalability challenges while maintaining true decentralization. Okay, fine enough. Dynamic state sharding helps keep gas fees low and TPS high as participation grows. So in that case, I mean, if there is more participants, if the community just grows, I mean, they will be getting the benefit, and the transaction speed is going to increase, and definitely it will be faster. So in that, promising one, okay. So Shardium performs a consensus at the transaction level and lowers the computational power needed for validated nodes. And this consensus mechanism makes it possible for anyone to run a node while increasing decentralization. So that's a clear motive right there. Okay, so we got a clear, I mean, goal. Hold on. And today you will be getting the rewards more frequent because on my previous stream we got 5,000 followers. Okay, that's a clear milestone for me. Okay, so token name Shardium, token symbol SHM, maximum supply 249 million. Okay, and token type is mainnet. Okay, so they got the mainnet, and their token ID is right there. So this is the Explorer. So let's just delete it. So this is the Explorer. And if you make any kind of transactions in there, okay, definitely you can find do your just copy your contract address and just there here. Okay, just paste it here. I mean account address, contract address are from coins only. Okay, so just paste your wallet address and find out the transactions you made from your or if anything goes wrong, just get the proof and talk with the relative persons. Okay, so token distribution ratio and unlocking rules. Okay, so for sale they kept around the 91 million 440,000 SHM tokens. Okay, so it was for 3 months clip, then 2-year daily linear vesting. Okay, that is crazy. Okay, that is crazy. And for team, they kept around 76 million. Okay, 76 million 200,000 SHM, and it consists almost 30.6% of the total supply. Okay, and it is also the same 3 months clip, then 2-year daily linear vesting. For the foundation, they kept around 55 million 880,000 SHM, and it consists of only 22.44% of the total supply. Unlocked at token generation event, so there is no lock there. Okay, and ecosystem and airdrops, they kept around 25.4 million SHM. Okay, so I mean airdrop means they reward the community. Okay, so community got the reward from here. So yes, our most weighted website is there. and later we'll be also talking about the white paper as well. So we open both of them at the same time. But first of all, we'll be visiting their website. And yes, you guys, if you guys have any kind of queries related to this Launchpool on Shardeum, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, so I'll try my best to answer. Or if you don't have any, okay, so at least react. Okay, at least you can react. Okay, so this is the Shardeum website, and it is a premium looking, to be honest, and just for other stuff. Okay, so but rather than, I would like to review this website and talk about many things. And if you want to create an SHM wallet, just go to this website. Okay, so it is like shardeum.org. Just go there, and yes, if you want to participate and if you're believing in this project, yes, it's not like that I'm not believing. Okay, so I'm also believing, but I don't have time. I don't have enough time to participate here or create an wallet right there. So I have so many wallets. So if I create a new one again, okay, it is going to be a burden, right? So rather than doing something like that, let's just review the whole website and find out things what people should know, okay, before participating in the Launchpool or before buying their token, right? So they clearly mentioned that world's fast auto-scaling blockchain. Okay, so anything fast, I mean anything fast in the world is actually admired. Okay, so in that case, Shardeum is going to get more admiration, more recognition, as they are fast in auto-scaling blockchain. Okay, so that is the first and foremost reason why it is getting so much popularity. Okay, so I was wondering when I look at the chart of this coin, and was wondering why the people are buying this coin and why the price is not fluctuating this much. And sometimes in other cases, if you consider the recent airdrops or recently launched coins, you'll find out that the price of the coins, either the price of the coin drops significantly down or goes super high. But in that case, it is nothing happened like that. Okay, so and what we see instead that people are holding the token, so they see the future. I think the market is going to move forward on this token. Okay, and as it is the fast auto scaling blockchain, definitely it will have a separate value rather than the other regular project tokens. Okay, so this is the SHM. Okay, so I mean here you can clearly see. So no significant change, and if you look at it daily change, it is like a red candle only, then a green candle, another red candle, next would be a green candle again. Okay, so that's how it is going. So decentralization for everyone. So create SHM wallet, and then you can also run a node. So which one is suitable for you? You will choose. Okay, so choose any one of them and go with that. So let's just reject all the cookies. So hey, okay, so SHM is your borderless money. Okay, fine. So always affordable, so no more unpredictable gas fees or having to guess when it's affordable to transact. Okay, Shardeum fees stay low and stable always. So it is one of the facts that why people are actually adoring this, and why people are actually going for this blockchain. So the gas fees on there are super low. Okay, so in that case, it is more similar to Sui as well, Sui blockchain. Net case. Uh, Come on. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Okay, so because of network inactivity, my stream got lost. I think I got the connection back. Okay, so I'm really sorry about it. Okay. So you guys deserve the compensation, right? So second thing this mentioned is like always scalable. So whether it's thousands or millions of users, Shardeum automatically scales as demand increases. And always fair, so every transaction is processed strictly in the order it's received. Okay, so I mean there will be no discrepancy. Okay, I mean if anybody get a higher volume and if anybody get a lower volume, so there will be no discrepancy. Okay, so that's what they mean, I guess. So nobody can cut the line or exploit the system, so no MEB. So solving the trilemma. Okay, so we had dilemma before, but right now it is trilemma. Okay, so a new term I got is, so it is like a scalability, security, decentralization. Okay, that's fun. Okay, that's fun. So you can also read their white paper from here or share them docs. Okay, so we'll be reading their white paper. Okay, don't worry, we'll be reading their white paper and find out everything. Okay, we'll be finding out everything. So validate, secure, and earn SHM. So with minimal hardware, anyone from students to seasoned developers can become a validator on Shardeum to validate transactions, support network security, and earn SHM rewards in return. Seriously, dude, I think I'm getting interested in this. Okay, so so I'm also thinking to participate here. Okay, so yes, I'll be letting you know, guys, that whether I'm going to participate or not. Okay, so if I try to participate, okay, I'll be letting you know, and I'll be letting you also know that what are the steps to do that. Okay, so if you really want to start a node, okay, so just click on run a node, and that's it. That's super easy. Okay, and just follow the next steps. Just follow the next steps from here. So create free Shardeum wallet account here and send and receive SHM easily your borderless money. And this is the roadmap. Firstly, they have the idea on Q2 is like mainnet and EVM smart contracts testnet. So already has been done. And then they have 2025 Q3 is like security audit, EVM smart contract functionality live. So the next thing is going to be done here. Okay, and at last 2025 the Q4 is the auto scaling version 2, and 2025 Q1 and back was a pre-market readiness, phase 1 and 2 airdrop registration, token sale. Wow. And at the Q4 2024, it was like incentivized testnet, stage 3 launch, code freeze, incentivized testnet, stage 4 launch. So that was the testnet phase. And okay, so these are the previous sections. Beta 8. So they have been working on it for a long time, right? So there was actually a long project. They published AlphaNet, then BetaNet. Okay, so crazy out there. So they highly adapted to this project. Okay, so the team behind it is passionate, to be honest. Okay, and Shardeum by the numbers, a preview of the future of Web3. Okay, so you can see 150 plus ecosystem projects. Wow. And 171k plus public validators. That's a huge number, to be honest. That's a huge number. I wonder if it is worldwide or not. Okay, so if it is worldwide, that would be best. Okay, and 1.4 million community members. That is also huge. And 1.4 million accounts out there and 81 million transactions. Okay, so it is overall 81 million transactions have been done. Can you just imagine the number of transactions out there? And if you gauge the contracts, it is like 247k contracts already. And we got a new comment. It's like Turan99. He said, should we hold or sell? It's totally up to you. And if you are talking about this one, yes, you can hold this one. Okay. So this is the tokenomics. Okay, so total supply is 249 million SHM. And I don't know they are going to increase it or not, but most probably they are going to burn. Okay, so they are going to have a burn mechanism, so that would be better. Okay, so for sale they kept 36.70%. For team they are keeping 30.6%. For the foundation they're keeping 22.44%, and for the ecosystem and airdrops they're keeping 10.23%. Okay. 10.23%. Okay. Many people just started following. Okay. Hold on. Okay, ready to go. So 154 projects and still counting. Okay, so if you want to build your project, okay, so you can explore the ecosystem and try to contact with them and develop what you need and what you expect from the blockchain and how you want to develop your project out there and what would be the future of your project. Okay, so you can also do that thing. And here you can see Tergo, File Market, Fusion Web AI. Okay, so these are the projects. Okay, so they are upcoming. Okay, not listed already because they are upcoming. And community drives Shardeum. So Shardeum is supported, operated, utilized, managed, and created by the community. So if you really want to be part of this community, okay, so they also have given their Discord link out there. Okay, so you can just click on it and join there. Okay, and remember the website is shardeum.org. Okay, if you got any question, if you want to know, if you want to learn anything, just visit their website. And yes, and later we'll be talking about the about the white paper as well, so we'll be getting more info right there. So 21 countries, 450 plus proof of community. Okay, community events. Okay, and 27,500 plus attendees. Okay, wow, that is good. That is great. Shardeum in the news. So this is the news. Okay, and these are the blog. Okay, and we are at the very end of the page. Here you can see. So any related news you want from there, okay, so yes, just go to the fact as well. So if you got some question, okay, so What we will be doing right now is, yes, definitely we'll be reading out there white paper. Okay, that's a long white paper right out there. So we'll be just going through those sections separately. Okay. Wow, that's a large white paper. It got 48 pages. Okay, so it is too difficult for me to go through all those 48 pages during the live. Okay, so I have limited time, right? I have limited time limitations. So definitely I'll be just going through the headlines and what they mean. I'll be trying my best to summarize, okay? And just by observing the situation out there, as I am not going to read all of the stuffs out there, okay? So Shardeum has sharded the Ethereum compatible a smart contract platform. Okay, so let's just know their platform. Okay, so this uh, okay, so it is the purpose of this white paper. Okay, so they mentioned. So disclaimer. Okay, no guarantee, future changes and developments, regulatory uncertainty. So these are the problems, and I mean they're coming up with the solutions of this. Okay, so that's what they mean. I got the idea now. That's what they mean out there. So, and about the liabilities, it is true that no projects are going to take the liability of any kind of occurrence, okay? But in that case, I think they will come forward to help you, okay? So if anything bad happens or if you are suffering from anything, okay, so I think they are going to help you in whatever they can, okay? So let's start with the sections clearly here. So background. So this is the background, okay? So the scalability trilemma. So we talked about it in the website. I mean there. Not talked about it means they also already mentioned. So scalability, security, and decentralization. This is the trilemma. Okay, and then we have current solutions. Later we have sharding. Okay, and for the second section it is technology out there. So what is inside technology is like design considerations, user experience, developer experience, energy efficiency. Okay, by the way, that is actually an important part. So energy efficiency. So right now in this world, okay, so I mean energy efficiency is a great concern, right? So if you come up with a solution and if the solution consists of energy efficiency, I mean definitely somebody is going to accept your solution and prioritize your solution rather than going with other expensive stuffs. Okay, even if your solution is expensive, if it is if it is under energy efficiency, definitely we are going to be the chosen one. Okay, so yes, energy efficiency is a great concern nowadays. Okay, so environmental impact, social inclusion, governance, transparency. So in these three cases, energy efficiency works on. Okay, and horizontal scaling, network size, compatibility, shard security. Okay, so then they talked about architecture, and on this architecture section it comes with network architecture, then validator architecture, then we have Shardeum application layer, Shardeum state manager. Okay, so then we have proof of stake, staking. Okay, staking is one of the most important part for a blockchain. Okay, so if that stacking thing continues, okay, so people are going to stack their tokens out there, okay, and based on the stacking amount, they are going to get the reward definitely. And in the end, this stacking basically helps the market price of the token stay stable. Okay, so that's why stacking for launching the stacking thing for a project, for a blockchain, is so important. Okay, and as this token is the utility token on this blockchain, definitely the importance of this token is so high. And if it comes with the stacking, then the importance is super high right then. Okay, so stacking, unstacking, rewards, slashing. Okay, so everything is there. So shards protocol, Shardas protocol layer. Okay, so many of the features exhibited by the Shardeum network are inherited from the use of the Shardas protocol layer. So this is actually a protocol layer. So they named it Shardas, and everything starts by using this one. Okay, so blockless, POQ consensus, dynamic state sharding, linear scaling, auto scaling, low latency. Yes, that is one of the most important part for blockchain. Okay, so atomic composability, high decentralization, archiver. So everything is right there. Okay, so this is the okay, let me just zoom out, and we can read it out clearly. Okay, so here you can see at the upper section, it is validator. So it is directly connected to archiver. Okay, so in the archiver section, we have distributor downward, and okay, Sniper BM again said good morning. Okay, so good morning, by the way. Okay, so from distributor it from distributor it goes to explorer and relayer. Okay, so there are also collector, indexer, then it actually directly goes to explorer APIs and distributor again. And from the right side, you can see from distributor to directly goes to collector, and from collector it goes to RPC and WS APIs. Okay, so it is clearly mentioned right there. Okay, sorry about that. So that was the flow chart out there. Okay, so about relayer. Okay, so once the archiver has consolidated and stored the data from the network, a data distribution protocol helps to stream the data throughout the ecosystem. Okay, so that is actually the relayer. Okay, so performance. Okay, so they already talk about it. Okay, and network TPS. So node TPS multiplied with total nodes divided by shard size. So that's how the total network TPS is being counted here. Okay, so about the security, we have civil attacks. Okay, so if there is any civil attacks, they are going to be detected. Okay, so in nowadays civil is so important part. Let's say one person can impersonate like 10 person. Okay, so in that case, this is not actually legal. Okay, so you have to stop them at once. So what you can do is like, yes, just detect the civil and go with that. So should take over attack. Okay, so description, mitigations. Okay, so nothing at stake. Long range attacks. Okay, so yes, sometimes long range attacks are also be viable. Okay, and censorship means if there is any unethical stuff out there, okay, so it should be censored. Okay, so I guess they are going to do that. DDoS attack. Okay, so denial of service. So DOS means denial of service, and DDoS is distributed denial of service. So in that case, if something happens like that, obviously it is going to be offline. Okay, so nothing is going to happen after that. So if you are facing this kind of stuff, okay, just directly talk to the uh, uh, relative persons. Okay, so you got the Discord, you got the other social platforms of this token, of this project, of this blockchain. So go directly or get support from them directly. Okay, so it would be better to talk directly in Discord. Okay, so because Discord is more popular to get support. Okay, so transaction flooding, tokenomics. So we got the tokenomics. So this is the SHM token, SHM allocation. We also talked about it. Sale, Shardeum license, emissions after genesis, tokenomics policy, design considerations, existing approaches, a lot of stuff out there. Okay, so I'm already getting bored, by the way, but it is important. It is important to know what they are actually doing and how they are actually growing and what is the future of this one. Okay, so as it is actually basically an ecosystem, that means if you want to publish your project out there on this ecosystem, and as they are providing a lot of security and the transaction are seamless along with the lowest fees out there. Okay, so it is better to launch projects out there. Okay, so if you are planning to do something, okay, don't hesitate to talk with the relative admins. Okay, and get support and start already. Okay, and if you're planning to do something like that, otherwise if you got the funding, when you start a project, okay, so what you need is like initial funding from ventures or from any angel investor. So who are the angel investor? So angel investor are like people, so the sort of people who are going to believe your project and will invest. So finding angel investors nowadays is so hard. Okay, so but if you got connections, if you got the transparency, definitely you will find some angel investors. So let's just not talk about some launching projects. Okay, so these are your inner ideas. Okay, so why should I talk about this? So what we have is like a dynamic supply model, so which is actually the popular thing here. Okay, so they says like adjustable parameters, transaction fee, node reward per hour. Okay, so stack amount, so everything is out there. So effects on supply. So if network revenue is less than network expense, then supply inflation, where network revenue is equal to daily transaction volume multiplied with transaction fee. Network expense is equal to active nodes multiplied with node reward divided by hour multiplied with 24. So that's how the network expense and network revenue is calculated. Okay, so supply inflation. So if the network's daily revenue is less than its daily expenses, the network is not generating enough income to cover its costs, then it will be a supply inflation. Okay, so in that case they are going to reduce that, I guess. So then comes the burning protocols. Okay, the burning mechanisms. So if they have any, I don't know if they have anything like that or not, but if they come up with something like that, the price of this token is going to go super high, right? So yes, that is your chance to do something right now. Okay, so it's not like that I'm influencing something like that. Okay, so I'm just actually reviewing the Launchpool. Okay, rather than just going diving deeper into this project. Okay, so but it has already launched. Okay, so you guys need to know, and you are going to get rewarded this token. Okay, so later obviously you are going to decide whether you want to hold this token or you want to trade this token with USDT. So if you got something from there, okay, so holding would be the best option, right? Or if you are not interested in it, definitely you are going to trade that. Okay, so that is the two possible ways. So if network revenue is greater than network expense, then supply deflation. So that's how the supply deflation happens. So if network revenue is equal to network expense, then it is supply equilibrium. Okay. So we in our whenever we were created, okay, so we were talking about what is a mathematical equilibrium stuff. Okay, so right now you know what is there. Okay, so these are the static simulations. Okay, we should avoid that because we are not good at that. Okay, so model properties ensure that running a validator node on Shardeum remains rewarding while keeping hardware costs reasonable. And the second thing is ensure the SHM supply is always heading toward equilibrium. SHM bond is equal to SHM issued, enabling the network to reward node operators forever. Otherwise, if there is anything wrong out there, definitely you are going to get you are not going to get enough rewards for your operators forever, right? So these are one way or another dependent on each other, right? Hold on, my phone just got glitched, so let me fix that. For a while I got a mini hard editor. Okay, so I thought my live stream got splitted in half, but not, it is not. Okay, so I'm grateful. Okay, wow. So ensure the SHM supply is always heading toward equilibrium. Also, SHM burn is equal to SHM issued. So there they will have burning mechanisms. Okay, so keep the S and A ratio high enough that the network always retains its ability to scale and never sacrifices security. The fourth one is like keep the S is to A ratio low enough so that the network never issues more SHM than required to secure the network and avoid the pointless waste of natural and computational resources. Okay, and for the fifth one, it is like actively promote network efficiency by rewarding the validator node operators enough APY percentage to stay in the network but no more. Okay, this is the dynamic simulations. Holy moly, it is out of my thoughts as well. Okay, so what do I say? I can't analyze all this stuff. Okay, but yes, if you want me to analyze them, like you can see the green one is in upward direction and the red one is in the middle and the blue one is at the bottom. Okay, so and the green one is basically denoting the transaction volume, the red one is denoting the price data, and the purple one is denoting the active nodes, and the blue one is actually denoting the supply. Okay, so things are clear there. Okay, things are super clear. So you just have to look at it and then you can analyze it, anything. Okay, so if you got the skill of analyzing any system, okay, so yes, you can analyze anything, definitely. If you got the data, if you got the flowchart, if you got the infographic stuff, definitely you can analyze anything. Okay, then we got the ecosystem. Okay, so what are the components of this ecosystem is like DApps, okay, decentralized applications, and then we have relayers, then we have connectors, then we have explorers. So explorers also have great importance. Okay, so we already visited their explorer. Okay, so there all the data has been stored. All the transactions, all the transfers, all the stuff has been done in this blockchain are stored there. Okay, so if you got anything and if you need the history, okay, definitely you can get them from those explorer. Okay, so then we have oracles. It is important to build projects. Okay, so bridges, wallets. Okay, so Shardeum protocol, community. Okay, so and then let's talk about the community they have. Okay, so OCC principle, governance, foundation, DAO. Okay, so DAO means a decentralized autonomous organization. Okay, so and mostly it is actually part of the governance. Okay, so ideas under consideration. Okay, so voting eligibility, initial high threshold, decentralization via threshold reduction, stage empowerment, ensuring transition. Then we have growth, social media. Okay, so we have X, YouTube, Reddit, Telegram, and Discord. Okay, so this is the followers amount. Okay, so on X they have like around 361K, and on YouTube they have 12.8 thousand, and on Reddit they have 1500, on Telegram they have 84,900. Okay, so on Discord they have 75,000, 705,000. Holy moly. Okay, 705K members out there. And this is the proof of community, POC, and the future growth, and they got the roadmap. Okay, so this is the timeline. Okay, so Shardeum started like Q2 2016. That's an old project right there. Okay, that's an old project, you can see. And Shardeum started Q4 2021, and Shardeum's protocol was the initial idea, and following with this idea, in 2021 they started to build the blockchain. Okay, so first they came up with AlphaNet. Okay, so Liberty AlphaNet. Then they came up with at 2023 Q1 they came up with Sphinx BetaNet. Okay, then Q1 2024 they come up with BetaNet content continued, and patent filing. They filed patent. Okay, so and 2024 Q2 they they made the open source code. Okay, so they have made everything open source. That is the best part out there. Okay, so and at Q2 2024 they also launched Autonomium incentivized testnet. Okay, so and then comes the reward for the community. Okay, so that's how they built the community, and that's how people participated in the incentive testnet. Okay, so so current milestones are development, security, marketing, partnerships, fundraising. Okay, and these are the future directions. So technology updates, they have community growth, ecosystem growth, path of centralization. And about the conclusion part, you can see only a para. Okay, so let's just read it out. So in the evolving landscape of smart contract platforms, Shardeum presents an innovative approach that addresses the intrinsic challenges posed by the blockchain trilemma through the use of several novel innovations such as dynamic state sharding, linear scaling, auto-scaling, cross-shard atomic composability, and proof of quorum, and by also leveraging a sharded, blockless, and EVM compatible framework. Shardeum solves the scalability trilemma between scalability, security, and decentralization. Okay, so Shardeum aims at helping to transform the wider Web3 ecosystem, ushering in an era of scalability, security, and decentralization, and heralding the advent of the next generation of applications with billions of users. So their target is to grow a community of billion people. Okay, let's hope for the best and hope they get success. Okay, they get success. So closing the white paper. So that white paper is so amazing. Okay, so first of all, in the in the mid-year, I got I mean I was bored, by the way, to be honest. But later, when I got to read clearly, when I got to know everything, and you guys also got to know, right? I read it clearly, and I also summarized everything clearly. So hope the things are also clear to you guys as well. So it was so interesting. Okay, the thing was so interesting, and their blockchain, their ecosystem is top notch. Okay, it is top notch, and they actually come up with the best solution they can. Okay, I mean, auto scaling. Okay, auto scaling is the right now is actually uh, a real stuff. I mean, it is needed. If you do not have auto scaling, when there is actually a large number of users on a blockchain, it gets crushed. Okay, so it gets stopped, and transactions get delayed, and many other stuff happens. Okay, so if you have auto scaling technique on your blockchain, and if you see that there are a large number of users, okay, so you will scale according to that. If you see that the user counts are decreasing, you will scale according to that as well. You will scale in lower sense, and if the numbers are higher, you will scale in broader sense. So in that case, auto scaling on a blockchain is super useful. Okay, and this is Shardeum is the world's fast auto scaling blockchain. Okay, so in that case, I will if you want me to rate it, okay, so I will rate it 10 out of 10. Okay, so definitely it came up with the best solution. Okay, so and they stick to it from 2016. Okay, so it's it's actually a long awaited project. Okay, so I hope they succeed in the upcoming times as well. So, and definitely you can see, their price market is not fluctuating that much, and the community, they have actually a strong community, and almost more than 150 projects already been published on their ecosystem. That means they got the popularity in no time. Okay, so things are going super fast, and I'm really positive about this project. Okay, so as we are at the very end of our stream, so let's just talk with the referral system. So we have the startup referral carnival. Okay, so right now there is no use of stars, but as soon as they come up with any solution and any use of these stars, okay, so I'll be letting you know, because previously till February we got some startup projects. Okay, so but after that they just only come up with Launchpool and the holder airdrop part, so they are not continuing any startup projects. Okay, so that's why this stars thing has no use right now, but you can earn some, and I hope they are going to be replaced with other stuff. Okay, so I'll be talking to the admins, and I'm in contact with them as well, so definitely I'll be talking about this, and it is actually a concern. Okay, so how you are going to use your stars if you refer someone. Okay, so what you can do is like just click on invite now. I already provided the link. Okay, so to get your own link, what you have to do is just click on invite now, and you will get the link. Okay, so just click on it, copy it, and share it with your friends and family. And if you are an influencer, okay, so try to share it with your fans. Okay, so in that case, what you can do is like you can have more earnings from there, more stars from there. So there are actually rules and regulations to gaining stars. Okay, so first of all, you have to invite your friends, then earn stars, then swap stars. And it's not like that you are inviting your friends and family and fans, and if they just open an account and do nothing, okay, you are not going to get the rewards. Okay, so there is a criteria. There is a criteria is like your invitees should have a trading volume of at least $1,000. Then you can only get 10 stars. But if they got higher trading volumes, okay, so you'll be getting more stars. And if they got at most more than $1.6 million, if their trading volume process, yes, you'll be getting the high stars. Okay, so and you can also swap your stars for shares, but right now this thing is not possible as there are no startup projects. So I'll be talking with the related persons, okay, so about this matter. But as this thing is still open, okay, so try to earn more stars as much as possible. You are going to get rewarded based on your star count. Okay, so your stars are going to be converted. Okay, so with any valuable assets. So be sure to gather more stars. Okay, so I have given you the idea. Okay, so how you can do that? Like just click on invite now and get your own link, share it with your friends and family and others. Okay. So this referral carnival stop is closed, and the last part is about the interest in becoming a new streamer. Okay, so those who are planning, okay, so I know many of you are interested in becoming a streamer. Okay, so previously it was a complicated thing. Okay, so you have to do a lot of stuff rather than just filling a form. Okay, so what you can do right now is super easy. You just have to fill this form, and the admin will himself will contact you through a mail, or definitely give you a option to create the account, or definitely he will contact you directly. Okay, so I mean, on if you click on community, there you will have a chat option. Okay, so on chat option you will be finding that the GateLive admin is directly contacting you if you have passed all the criteria out there becoming a streamer. Okay, so let's just get an overview of this application form. Okay, so it is so nicely organized out there. So you can see, like, start your GateLive streamer journey. Okay, and then streamer benefits overview. So they are like live mining commission. Okay, so if you're streaming, I mean, on during your stream, if anybody buys, sells, or in short, they trades, so based on their trading volume, you're going to get 10% commission out there. Okay, so that is actually actually one way to earn from live mining. Okay, and massive exposure opportunities. Okay, so I mean, over 10 million exposure out there, you can get this much. Okay, and if you are regular enough, if you do stream, I mean, more than 3 times a week, definitely you are going to get more rewards as well as a bi-weekly reward. Okay, as they actually give bi-weekly rewards. And referral bonus. Okay, so refer a new streamer and you will both receive $50. Okay, so don't hesitate to refer your friends and family to become a new streamer. Both of you are going to earn $50 each. Okay, so the referring thing is super easy. Okay, so first of all, how to join? Okay, so just obviously complete your KYC before joining here. So streamer nickname, set your nickname. Okay, so what nickname you want to choose, just set it here, and then choose the live stream language. Okay, so according to your interest, if there is not any, just select English and others. Okay, if you select others, you will have to input your own language if it is not there. Okay, and then you can also how did you hear about GateLive? Okay, so if you heard GateLive from me, heard about it from me, just click on others. And if you have heard it from social media, friend referral, and official website, just take it on. Okay, you can do that. And about the referral UID, you can, if you want to put my ID, and my ID is like this one. Okay, so my ID is 17331. Okay, so you can write it this one. Okay, so as a referral ID. So that's it, and our stream was totally based on SHM project. Okay, I mean Shardeum project, and SHM is their utility token, blockchain utility token. And what we have got here is like 2 pools of this one, and first one is on GT pool, and the other one is Ethereum pool. Okay, so total staking rewards for GT pool is 110,000 SHM, and on Ethereum it is 30,000 SHM. And I mean, about the mining period, okay, so it is I mean, only 7 days and 12 hours remaining, so don't hesitate to participate. Okay, so participate as soon as possible, otherwise you are going to miss those spots. Okay, or I mean, you are going to get rewarded each hour. Okay, just for your stacking value. So stack as much as you can. I mean, if you are in GateLive, definitely you are having a lot of GTs, right? So don't let your GTs stay idle. Okay, so use them. Okay, stack them here and get the values out of it. Okay, so let's have a recap what we have done so far from the beginning. Okay, so as I'm going to close the stream very soon, I mean, I'm done with my project review and the Launchpool review as well. So let's just have a small recap. Okay, so first of all, what we have did, right? Okay, we talked about a small introduction about this Shardeum blockchain. Okay, And then we also talk about the GateLive Launchpool and talk about the facts, frequently asked questions. Okay, so what people can ask. Okay, so they answered everything clearly. Okay, and later what we have is like we got to talk stuff. Okay, so on Ethereum pool, what is going on? We have talked about this as well. And later on, we visited to the official announcement right there, okay? And then we talked about the website. We visited the website and I read about the white paper and talked about the other stuff as well, okay? So we also talked about the referral carnival, and later we also talked about how you can become a streamer if you are interested in becoming a streamer. Okay, so or you can also refer a friend. Okay, so if you want to refer a friend, okay, both you and your friend are going to get $50 as welcome bonus. Okay, so you can do that. Okay, but there is a criteria. Your friend or you have to complete at least 20 live streams. Okay, then you are going to get the reward. Okay, so try, you can do that within 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. Okay, so it is so easy. Okay, to get the reward or to continue as a streaming, I will highly appreciate. Okay, buddy, there is a lot of opportunity and you can grow your own community like mine. Okay, and yeah, in the end you will be you'll become happy. Okay, to share what you learn, or you can also get some skills out there, or can also develop some skills out there. Okay, hey, sorry about the noise. Okay, so it was from my flatmates. Okay, I'm really sorry. Okay, so it's the end, right? It is the end. It is the end. So let me know if you guys have got any kind of queries or not. Okay, so let me know in the comment section. Okay, otherwise I'm going to close the stream back because I'm done with my project review and the Launchpool review to you guys. Hope things are quite I mean easy to you guys, or everything is clear to you guys. I think there are no questions, right? If you do not get any question, so I can close my stream, right? Or if you got questions, just ask in the comment section. So I'm giving you some time so you guys can write down your questions or whatever you want. Okay, then you guys don't have any questions. So yes, in case you want regular market analysis and regular news on the current market situations, want to know something, want to learn something, want to trade, want to earn something, okay, so don't miss my regular streams. Okay, so you all are welcome to my upcoming regular streams, and until then, see you soon. Okay, so best of luck with your trades, and yes, if you are participating in this launch pool, okay, so best of luck with that as well. So you'll be earning more. Okay, definitely. Okay, believe in yourself. So by this, I'm ending this stream. Okay, so meet you together soon tomorrow. Okay, so yes, tomorrow is the weekend. Okay, so we'll be meeting again, definitely. So until then, good luck. So see ya.